So I think I'm going to have to rework this junction to make sure that the traffic can come this way. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to get on and do it now. It's annoying because this is quite a nice junction. I worked quite hard to get it to the look it's got, but it's just not actually functioning for some reason. Maybe there's a specific reason why, but I don't know. So what I'm going to do, what I want to do is make sure that traffic doesn't necessarily have to cross lanes on this bridge, because at the moment it's fine with no traffic going up and down it, but remember that this wasn't really getting used. And really quickly, I'm just going to go into my gameplay and turn off day-night cycle, because I've just realized it's really dark and I can't really see anything. And I'm also going to turn random disasters back on because I turned them off for the there we go. Right, so now we can see stuff, and actually the way that it is great, because it means that I can actually do some off-roads and not have to worry about it too much. So I'm just going to get cracking on with this. So we'll want an off-road coming out this way and coming down. We'll do that to, let's say, 12U. We'll do one this way to 12U. And then we're going to have a turnaround here. So we're going to do a nice little turnaround, 3 by 3, 3 by 3, and then come down this way. Okay, and then up here we're going to do 3 by 3 and 3. Oh, was that 90 degrees? Let's just make sure that was 90 degrees, because I don't want it to be off. 3 by 3, 91. Ooh, that's a bit weird. Okay, well, maybe this one will have to be slightly... Hold on, I think it might be because it's snapping to... We don't want road guidelines on. We don't want grid. We just want road length and angle. So 3 by 3, and it will need to be 90 degrees. If I can just find the sweet spot. It's in there somewhere. Is it possible to turn on, like, what was it? Was it actually road guidelines that was doing that? It was. That's annoying, because I don't want that to... What's that? Oh, 89 will be fine. And then... that should be 100. That should be the right way around. So we'll do that. So now we have a left-hand turn and a left-hand turn, so that traffic can go either way pretty easily. One thing that we need is the traffic coming on, so we need 2-lane highway coming off from here, and we'll have one coming down this way. I'm just going to freehand it because it doesn't really need to be perfect. Now come on and go. Oh, that ain't right. What are we going to do for that sort of thing? Right, we'll do that for going that way. And then when it comes to actually going the other way, I guess we'll have to link this up. We don't want the angle on. We'll just bring it down to here. That'll be fine. And then if we turn angle back on, we'll go 4x4, 4x4, and connect in here. That'll be fine. And what I can do is come in afterwards and connect these up with the lanes. So coming this way, they can now go either way. We also want to make sure that there's no stop signs on this, which we can do. And if we come off this way and come down, no, I don't want you to connect there. I just want you to continue on like that. And we'll do a 2-lane highway. In fact, we'll do a 2-lane highway from here into here, like so. And we'll connect this up. And we'll use Move It to get the right curve that we're looking for. Because we want a curve that will still be a straight on line, if that makes sense. So where the lane arrows are, we don't want them to have to turn left. We want them to be able to just continue on and not have to worry about it too much. So the problem is, I believe it might have been the Move It tool that ruined it before. Just because sometimes when you move it, it goes into like things that shouldn't necessarily work in the vanilla game. But already we've got trucks going down that way, which is great. That's exactly what I want. And let's just delete this back a little bit, and we'll connect it up further along. Say here, because this is going to be a one-way. We're going to turn off the right-hand turn in a moment. And this is going to be a similar thing coming off to go this way. And we're going to take a 2-lane road, going straight and going like that. And let's just connect these up, make sure that they're able to connect as such. Nope. Let's do it from further back then. And then this will go to here, this will go to here. And like I said, we don't want this to be a turn for them. We want it to be as straight on as possible. And we'll just, there we go, perfect bend. That's great. Okay, so we now have these sorted. We just need to sort out the other direction. So we want this to, if possible, oh hang on, what's going on here? Done something that isn't quite right. Or it might be right, I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to think about this. So if we go straight out from here, and then we want this to come across, which it won't. Oh, okay, the tunnel may have to go slightly further back, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Unless we do something different here. Like maybe if we went out and then went over here. It's a little bit sketchy. It doesn't look quite right, but it's what fits, so we'll do it. We don't want the angle to be fine. So we'll come over to here, like the other one, and we will bend it back. In fact, no, I'm going to do it the right way. It may be a bit more fiddly, but I'm going to do it right. So what we want is this line to come across here. And that means that these will have to go a little bit further back. So if we get the right road, which would be a 4-lane with these, if we just go straight on the angle, road guidelines, go to about here, and then we'll go down as a 3-lane. Just like so. That'll be fine, I think. And then what we want is the 4-lane. Is that a 4-lane? No, yeah, that's the 4-lane. And then connect it up like that. So we've effectively moved these along a little bit so that we've got a bit more space. 2-lane highway coming out from here, and then the 1-lane highway, oh no, on freeform, and we'll make it flow. In fact, that needs to be a bit further back. Possibly something like, it's annoying because the road guidelines are popping me in the wrong direction. So if I just turn them off and then come around here, it's always annoying when it snaps to the wrong thing you don't want it to snap to. We'll do straight line up, as good as straight at least. We'll delete this back a little bit. That is the connection that we want, but it's going to have to be a dual lane from here as such. So we'll go up 3x3, 3x3, and from here it'll be a 2-lane. Like so. We will connect here. And we'll just use move it to make sure that this is straight line on. There we go. That'll be fine. We can even use move it here and just move the node a bit more. Let's just, can't do it with move it on, can I? Can I? No, it won't. Right, move it off, bulldoze. Why can't I bulldoze? Oh, there we go. Okay, I wasn't selecting it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oh, no. No, no, no. So we just want to move this along a little bit. Like so. And then, in fact, we could do the link further along, which would be a lot easier. Like so. So if we continue these around on a slightly sharp bend, but it's fine. These things happen. We'll go up to 12 here. There we go. And hopefully, if we just move this node a little bit, maybe, there we go, work those angles so that it's straight on and not a turn, and fantastic. The only problem now is, what are we going to do here? Because these are designed to keep flowing. And what I've done is actually against that, because it means that it's not a single line connecting.